Okay, here we go with Jack's rat, which looks so big compared to his mediums, and it's just really that size up. So, I'm going to give it to him, and, I don't want him to struggle with it. I don't think he will. So, anyway, guys, let's do this and see if, well, hang on. Opening these, or maybe I didn't actually lock it, but he would have struggled to get that door open even if he'd been trying. So anyway, I'm going to go down the other end and come in from the other end because I'm pretty sure he'll get the rat, not me, but we don't ever risk him hitting the mark. So anyway, he has spotted it. Are you wanting it, Jack, or you sort of thinking, Jesus, that's a biggie? Oh, he's got it. Well and truly. Their heads look so tiny, really. Well, he didn't really wrap that very well, so he's trying to figure out to squeeze it well and truly properly. Yeah, their little heads and mouth look way small, but, remembering how they can get that mouth of theirs well and truly open. I don't like too much substrate on a rat. This happens to be and was up in his hammock. So, and Jack is this is a very slow process for Jack anyway. He, takes his time finding the head and starting. So, I'll just flick this off here and I will come back after I see him, getting that down a little bit. I don't film the whole process anyway, but I will kind of come back and flash in for a little time frame and then flash out. So I'll turn it off for now, and yeah, I'll come back once he's got that head going. As I said, it can take Jack a little while to figure out where the head is and where the butt is, but I'm sure he'll get there eventually. Whoa, wrong spot. Just got to uncoil himself a little. Jesse's finished and polished off his 2 wieners. Jesse actually ate one of them butt first, which is the first time. I've actually seen Jack do that once before. It does make it a little bit more difficult for them to get it down, so I certainly hope with this guy he doesn't attempt to do it, because it's a little bit bigger rat this time around, so I'd really like him to take it from the right end. So you're listening to me, Jack? You know, uncoil and you will ultimately get to that head, pal. Now, I'm certainly not going to put my hand in there and do anything at this particular point. He would think that I'm probably going to take the darn thing off him, and I'm not. But come on, Jack. Just lift yourself off, mate. You'll get it. You're pretty close. There it is. You're just not in a very good position to, you know, hook it into your mouth, buddy. What are you going to do, and how are you going to do it? Well, it's always so interesting to watch them figure things out. You know, I'm sure with each individual snake, some click faster than others, and why is that? I don't know, but you know, some are just faster at figuring things out than others. Don't go butt end. Whatever you do, buddy, that would be you know, you just haven't got yourself in a good posse, mate. You need to uncoil and go in front on, mate. Oh, you know, long process, like I said, sometimes for Jack, finding that head. Eventually he'll figure out that he has to move that part of his body. Eventually. Yeah, they've got to get themselves in that absolute right position, and he's just not there. My goodness. What are you doing, dude? You really need to, you know, yep, I've put my hand in here. I'm going to try and get you to maybe shift positions just fractionally. It's not. He's not, he's not, he's not. Come on, dude. Okay. I'll turn it off because I think this might just take him a little while to go figure out. Back soon. Oh, so he's kind of, yeah, but just keep lifting up that bit of coil, mate. Okay, now he's starting to sort of, now, is he going to flatten himself back on top? hilarious, Jack. You really are, chum. Okay, back soon. Wow, he finally, almost, he's getting that mouth into a better position on that rat's head. But oh my goodness, I was almost tempted to go in there and grab the darn rat and put it straight up to his mouth and go, well, there you go. But he did finally get it. So, but yeah. I certainly wouldn't want to be heading out to be going anywhere, to be somewhere on time when it comes to Jack feeding. And I learned a while ago to not, to have that plan already in place of what time I'm going to start feeding Jack, because, yeah, not that, if I went out and he would be fine, he would eventually figure it all out. But I do like to take notice of how that rat went down. I watched him one day eat at butt end, and I'm thinking, well, there's not much I can do about that, because, it's already in there, and I don't think he's going to kind of release and let me pull it out, eh? So, I watched him go, and I watched him struggle a little bit with that one, and since then he hasn't taken it butt end. And of course this time was even more so not the butt end, because it is a little bit bigger a rat for him today. So I'm not going to, I'll flash in as he's gotten down a little bit. I'm going to take note of the time that it takes him and so forth. So here's to Jack finally getting to enjoy the fruits of his labour today. Okay, be back with filming soon. Wow, there you go, guys. Look, it's been all of not even 10 minutes, and if that, 5 minutes, Jack has got that rat well and truly down the back of his throat with no issues whatsoever. So, he's going to go. I'm going to switch him up to maybe even 3-week feeding. It's always a thinking process for me. Will I, won't I, will I, won't I? And I kind of decide as I get, I watch his behaviour. If I see him, I can generally tell when he's looking a bit for food, or you just got to know your guys and you can spot this behaviour. That's all I can say, because it's so hard for me to say to you, this is what Jack does, to let me know. Because your guy may do it differently, but you should be able to pick up on it if you watch your guys often enough. And yeah, so he's got that nice size rat down the back of his throat today. So there you go, all's good with Jack. Just took him a while to position himself and get him to where he was supposed to be. So I'll finish off, eventually get this up online, only because, as I said earlier in the video, I'm busy re-uploading videos I deleted, and yes, anyway, stuff happens, and I put that really nicely. So, bye guys, hope you enjoy.